Good evening, everyone, and welcome to I believe it was round 3 here at GAVRA Racing for the Spanish GP and the F1 2019. And tonight, as always, joining me in the commentary box, it is my pleasure to introduce Toby51.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for joining us. And it's unusual to see dry track. And yes, I think it is round 3 at the moment.
And give me just a second, y'all, and I will get, we do have a little information here. Where is it at? There we go, track map. Alright, so yep, as y'all can see, we are here at Barcelona, 16 turns. Circuit is 4.65 kilometers long, or 2.89 miles. Yeah, that sounds about right. Oh, it looks like somebody's locking up a little bit in the background. Let me get this thing off of here, and Toby, I will get your screen up here just as soon as I get this track map off.
Evening, Chef.
Oh, I did not pull the track map off. Now the track map's off. I pulled the wrong thing off. I pulled the track name off. Sorry about that. Yep, sorry y'all. I am sitting here doing just a few things. Oh yep, Chef is hey jukebox, fine. Oh, I'm looking forward to break week, Chef. I've had a lot on my plate here lately, I'm not gonna lie. So I'm really looking forward to the break. Hopefully I'll get some practice in and get the other guys in the Radicals talked into not letting you race, because I keep saying it, you're just too fast. I think you need to stay in the BMW.
That was an impressive showing, I have to say, on Friday.
And let me get switched over here, y'all, and I'll actually start get the rest of this info up on the track for y'all.
So ESS is currently on provisional pole with the 1:19.433. That was an early lap, so I should imagine that's going to be beaten at some point.
Oh, sorry about the echo, y'all.
Just seen Chef's message.
Yep, you always got to make time for your biggest fan, and I've had a couple of divorces myself, so I know fully well. Happy wife, happy life, and we all know what happens when they're not happy. And ESSH currently setting the fastest lap. What is it, 1:19? Wow, that's really fast. This is a big track, Toby.
Yeah, no, it's that is a very fast time. But Don Rajib isn't far behind with 1:19.8. And then just behind him, Fire Tornado. So there's 4 of them, including Wes. And we know those 4 are very fast from previous races. I think Wes had an unfortunate race last week after qualifying quite well.
Yeah, he did. He I can't remember what happened to him, but yeah, I remember he did have a turn of unfortunate events. And let's see, who's out on EGAS? Our man EGAS is out on track. And I'm going to get down to Diddix in a second, because I'm glad to see Diddix could make it. He also had some unfortunate events last week and was not able to finish. And of course, he's one of our commentators, so of course that's who I'm going to be rooting for. Since
he was very fast. He was very fast both in the race and in qualifying last week. So yeah, hopefully he can get a much better standing this week. And we learned last week that their qualifying tyre is the tyre they start on, which is why some of them are on hards, some of them on mediums, and some of them are on softs.
Yes, it was great information that Phantom Boz had passed along to us. And, yeah, Alex Gunner is, you know, go Team Ram, B1 and 2. But no pressure. I don't know, man. Yeah, that might be... I think you are putting a little pressure on them a little bit, but they have been doing pretty good. They are sitting in, let's see. Let me pull that up while these guys, we still have 11 minutes, y'all. I do have the champ standings, and we'll see how these guys are sitting real fast.
Is that on the GAVRA website, the standings?
Yes, it is. It is on the webpage also, at GAVRARacing.altervista.org. But yeah, Adam Duran is sitting in first with 51 points. ESSH with Team Ram is in second, 28 points. Don Rajib, also Team Ram. So yeah, third place with 24 points. Fourth is Fire Tornado with 20 points. Fifth is Egas with 18 points. Sixth is my man Crazy with 18 points. Piero 7th, 17 points. Wes is in 8th with 15 points. Red 15 is 9th with 7 points. Alex Nalo is in 10th with 15 points. And Ligon, Poppin, Diddix, and Payne, Enrico, and Play Dutch have all had some bad runs and I think just been crashing out as this game is... These F1 cars are not forgiving in the slightest, so it's real easy to crash out and not get to finish your race.
I think it's pretty easy on any of the sims that we do. Sorry. Oh, and some, who was that? Enrico just spun off the track there. So we haven't seen much at all. Diddix has just come in with a 1:19.1 to take pole, provisional pole. So very good showing there. But the one that is really quite impressive is Don Rajib. Well, I mean, they're all impressive, but Don Rajib in third with the 1:19.8 on medium tyres. That'll give him a good length in the race. And it looks like they're relatively competitive tyres. They are competitive tyres because nobody seems to be quick to beat them.
Yeah, they really are. Yeah, sorry for ditching you there for a second, Toby. I was trying to change a few things around.
No problem at all. Yeah, Wes has got himself into third now with a 1:19.4. Hundredths of a second behind ESS. And he again is on medium tyres.
And see if I can actually find somebody.
ESS is
yeah, ESH
just
is
crashed
off.
out. But he's going to be able to get himself back round to the pits. So that's not his qualifying over.
Which I am glad to see. Yeah, it's yeah, as I was just saying a minute ago, it's really hard for these guys to crash and be able to make it to the pit. The in-game stewards kind of call it for you. Personally, I think if you got 3 tires, like in Project Cars, you still got 3 tires. If you can get that thing back to the pit, get it fixed, and get back out on track, you're good to go. But yeah, the stewards here are really quick to disqualify you and say your race is over.
Yeah, definitely are. Ligon has unfortunately succumbed to that. He is no longer taking part in qualifying. Didn't see what happened, I have to say, but he has retired. We just had a movement. Enrico Flam has just put himself into second with a 1:19.3, and that again is on medium tyres.
Oh, very nice.
So it looks like a medium and soft are relatively comparable.
It seems to be. Of course, we don't really get too much information on the track as far as track temperatures or anything, and I'm sure as detailed as the F1 2019 is, it does take that into account on tire wear. If they're listening, maybe that'll be something they'll add in for spectators and broadcasters as a way to see some track temperature and stuff.
It would be quite useful. I saw a graphic on the Formula One race last weekend, or the weekend before actually, that they're actually starting to show tire deg on the show.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting bit of information. But Piero has also crashed out of qualifying.
Oh no, Piero. He's been doing really good.
He has. I mean, that's not a bad time at all with a 1:25.6. He's a little bit behind the very fast pace, about a second behind, or a second and a half. But it could mean that he stays relatively roughly where he is at the moment. Egg-Kaz looks threatening, as does Red. Alex Nalo hasn't actually come out and set a time yet. I don't know whether he's possibly got a penalty from last week that he's got short qualifying.
Yes, we did have. Thank you, Toby. We did have one sitting that was supposed to be sitting into the pits was allowed the last 5 minutes of qualifying.
So he'll be coming out soon, I'd imagine. And at the moment, we've got nobody on track.
Yep, everybody. That's a top-notch job. So Toby right there, remembering what we were both supposed to remember, and I completely forgot. Crazy, don't listen. I didn't really forget. I was just testing Toby. Toby, I forgot. Don't tell Crazy I forgot. But, yep, 4 minutes down.
Oh, Pierre's left the session. Oh, no, he left the session. I don't think he's actually disconnected. I think he's just come off the track. Because there was a yellow flag in Sector 3, so I'd imagine that was him. Although he'd already crashed before then.
It looks
not seen
like
Alex come out.
Yeah, no, everyone is, everybody's sitting in the pit right now, y'all. Session is, I'm not sure if this is a correct message on the screen. Somebody in the chat is saying that the session is gonna get restarted.
Maybe not everybody's in here.
So that's okay though. I do have a screen to put up here if these guys do decide to do a restart. I've got a screen just to put up here in case I set the commentary box on fire.
Yes, I've just got an invitation from Egg-Kaz, so the session is being restarted.
All right, so y'all bear with us for just a minute, and we're gonna be right back with you. Right. Thanks everybody for hanging in there. We'll get this fire put out in a minute, and we are doing a restart, so please hang on. I'm not sure if we're gonna do qualifying over again. They may do a very short qualifying, or they may go right into the race. But we will be right back with y'all. We are still here. The stream has not stopped. We're just commentators' box is on fire. We'll get it put out in a minute. We are still waiting for the last few drivers to join y'all. Please don't go anywhere. These guys are racing today, I promise. Yeah, Toby, I agree. If they don't let us get this fire put out in a minute, the commentators might just cook.
Yep.
All right, so we decided we're going to try and keep y'all entertained for a little bit while these guys are joining.
We've got the fire out now, so yeah, it was extinguishers at the full. Yep. But no, we think that when we first joined the session, that a few people missed out who wanted to race, and so we're assuming that it's we've backed out to get them in. We are in the session, so hopefully we'll launch soon. Shouldn't be too long.
No. And yeah, real quick, y'all, you see two symbols down there. We got the GAVRA Racing logo and the GAVRA Academy logo. There's not a lot of leagues that offer any kind of academy for those new to league racing, because league racing is very different from public lobby racing. First off, it's a whole lot cleaner. You're pretty much guaranteed a fairly clean race every time we race. And I can't remember what the other one is. But yeah, go to the website, GAVRARacingAltaVista.org. You can sign up for the academy. I believe there are some spots open. And I'm going to, since we're loading in, I'm going to change on over and let y'all watch the loading in screen too, so that y'all know that we are, in fact, getting this race on.
But it's not just about the fact that it's clean races, which it is. I mean, there are a few incidents every now and again, but they're always totally accidental. And but it's the community side of things as well. GAVRA's got a great community going on. Everybody's very welcoming and friendly. I joined back in July, and I'm really glad I did. It's been a lot of fun. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did the same thing. I also went through the academy, and it was a lot of fun. It was a different car, different track each time. Hey, come on, somebody get out on pit. Nobody?
That was somebody out
there
of
we
pits,
go.
but I don't see
Don
who.
Regime's going out.
Yep.
As I am getting the telemetry and everything up here for you guys.
And thank you all for sticking with us. I'll see them back out on track.
Yeah. But yeah, it's a different race, different track, different car every race for the academy. So it's a lot of fun. It gives you a great chance to see what type of tracks and, more importantly, what kind of cars you enjoy racing.
Yeah, I never did the academy, but that's a really good idea to give you a taste of all the cars, or at least not all the cars, if not all the cars, and a lot of them.
Yeah.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, it gives you you get a good comparison. You know, you might say, well, I enjoy driving this car, but I don't know if I'm competitive in it. And you get to go through the academy, and you get to find out and compare yourself to some of the other guys out there that are also new to league racing, and see if you are competitive in that car or not. But yeah, the academy it's great fun. And I believe ESR Chef and one of his friends will be commentating that tomorrow, I believe, at the same time, 21:30 Italy time. Or I believe that's, I'm not sure what that time is for you, Toby, but it's 3:30 in the afternoon here in the US for me.
It'll be 8:30 in the UK.
Yep, it looks like, Toby, they did decide to start all the way back with
They
the
have,
15
yes.
minutes qualifying.
Well, no, it was 20.
Okay.
They've been out for a little while now. Excuse me. But I don't think we gained anybody new. In fact, I think we may have possibly lost somebody.
Yeah, because
or two. I think there were 12.
Well, like we were talking about during our break, all the drivers turn their notifications and everything off right before the race, so it can be a little tricky getting in touch with all the drivers when you do restarts.
I hope I'm wrong and everybody is back in. Yeah, I think the first few coming around to set the lap. Don Rajib is on his lap, but he had a mistake, so I don't think this can be a competitive lap. He's on the mediums. So he's staying out, so obviously didn't take too much out of them. So 123, that's about a second slower than he'd done in the previous aborted qualifying session. Diddick's, that's a very good time. I think that beats his previous time with a 119.4, sits in provisional pole. So
nice
ESS was the other one, so I'll pop onto him to see how he's getting on. He's just coming over the start-finish straight. He's warming up his tyres, so this is not a fast lap.
Yep, and on the live feed, Kevin Lennon Banks says, yes, tomorrow, Academy's Mercedes touring car. All right. So I'm guessing you're in it. What track are y'all going to be running? Those Mercedes are a lot of fun.
I love the Mercedes touring. It's a great car.
Yeah, it really is.
Is that the modern one or the classic? I'd imagine it's probably classic, being classic season.
No, it's for the Academy, so it'll be just the regular touring class Mercedes instead of the Megane.
Okay.
GAVRA will have them all in the Mercedes instead.
Yeah, no,
as Diddick's goes really wide. Sorry, Toby, didn't mean to cut you off.
Oh, so would that be the A45 or the there's a big touring car. I can't remember what it is.
No, it's not the big one. It's the little, should be the little front wheel drive, I believe.
Okay, so that's the A45. Yeah, just as fun to race. Well, a bit slower, but still fun.
Yeah, I love the touring class cars. They are so much fun to drive. You can do so much close. You can literally get door handle to door handle in those things. Trade a little paint. As long as you're not knocking your opponent off of the track or altering his line, you're good. Yeah.
It's a totally different style of driving to the faster cars as well. You've got to really plan your corner entrance and exit, because any speed you scrub going through the corners is obviously speed you'll lose in acceleration. I really do love driving them, I have to say.
Yeah, they are a lot of fun. And I'm currently on Ligon, setting a 119.7.
Very good time from him as well. Phantom Ada just behind with 119.793. The ESS seems to be struggling in this second qualifying session. He's currently set at 131, but he's on medium tyres. He had previously set his fastest time on the soft tyres, so maybe he's just struggling to get these into temperature, or just not really feeling comfortable with them like he was in softs. Enrico Flam has just set a 118.4. That's over a second faster than his closest rival, which is Didix with a 119.4.
Yep. And let's see, where am I at? I'm currently on Wes. Wes is setting a 120.5, which I think was about what he was setting last time. Sorry, y'all, I don't have the memory Toby has. I can't remember what tires he was on. Toby, you're actually, man, you are on it.
I think he was a bit faster now. I think he was in the 119s. I don't think he was the fastest 119, but he was in the 119s. ESS has just pitted, so I think he's had his attempt on the mediums. He's not fancying them, so he's probably going to go onto the softs. But Wes is on the hards, to be fair, and he was definitely on a soft tyre. I can't actually remember whether it was the mediums or the softs with him. So 125 on the hards is a really good time, as is 126 set by Eggkaz on the hards. And actually the 121 with red.
But now we talked about their tires and their qualifying times before the restart, and like you said, if they qualify X amount of high in the standings, then they have to start the race on the tires from that they finished their qualifying time on. So maybe that's what Wes is doing, riding the hards out to start with. Put in some laps with some mediums, maybe at the end of it, and start the race. I don't know.
No, I reckon he'll probably start on the hards, because obviously he can go much longer on the hards, and maybe he can stretch it out long enough to put the softs on at the end, and then just be really fast at the end. Looking at the 120, it's not far off the pace. So yeah, he could well be doing that. ESS is back out on the softs. Wes, however, is out on the mediums. So you were exactly right with what he was doing. He's not happy with his 125. He's going on the mediums.
And yep, Alex Nalo is still in the pit. He still has 4 minutes before he can get out there and drive, but he'll probably be getting ready here shortly, and we still have plenty of time to prep his car. He did have a license penalty, so good on him for sitting in the pit and respecting his penalty. Hopefully he'll get out and get a good time in.
Yep. One thing I was going to say is it's the top 10 who have to use their qualifying tyre in the race.
So everyone here tonight will be...
Exactly.
Okay, this could be interesting. Really throws a monkey wrench in a lot of people's plans, I'm sure.
I think it most certainly... Well, I mean, I'm sure they were all hoping to set in the top 10 in the first place. So it just means they haven't got anybody to push them out of the top 10. But yeah, it means that the strategy of the pit stop will be very important during the race.
Yeah, and like you said earlier, we've seen several of these guys running the races and going quite long on a set of hards and only taking tires at the very end.
Yeah, definitely. The hards have a much longer life than either the mediums or the softs. I mean, significantly longer than both of them. So if they can start off in the hards, especially with the high fuel load at the start, the ones in softs are going to have really bad degradation. The ones in mediums are going to have pretty bad degradation, and they'll just be able to wait out that phase and go a bit longer. It's a possibility with the accelerated tyre wear, we may be in for 2 stops tonight, which means that the people on the hards may only have to do 1 stop, which will save them a significant amount of time.
Yeah, it really would. Yeah, every week I'm learning more and more about the pit strategy and everything that these guys go through. And yeah, every week, especially the last pit stops, really change up the finish of this race.
They do, yeah. No, I think we saw a few 2 stops last race, but I think they were possibly due to damage. We've got ESS, who is now set at 118, almost a 119 dead actually, on the softs. So he really was not happy on those medium tyres.
Yep. And Enrico, also a 118, but Didex is who I was fixing to go to. He is not far. He's got a 119.56. But he's
just gone in the pits. I have been watching him. He's just gone in the pits. So
I'm rooting for Didex on this one. I want to see him have a good race, and I want to see him have a good finish. Which we know he can have a good finish. He pulled out an amazing first place in the I can't even remember what the name of the races were now, y'all. In the pre-races, he did fantastic. He had an amazing finish in one of them and literally just stole first place. As I'm sitting on Fire Tornado while he's in the pit. And Don Rajib's in the pit. Egas is out. Thank you, Egas. Egas is our host tonight, y'all. He is standing in for Crazy.
I was on the ESS hoping to see a fast lap from him, but he's just gone into the pits. So Enrico Flam, who has set a faster time with 118.2. So he's closing in that 118, and he just goes into the pits too. So let's swap onto him.
And we should see Alex Nalo coming out in the next. He's got 10 seconds left. I'm sure if I was him, I'd really be watching that counter.
I should imagine he'll be straight outs.
Yeah, I'm hoping he comes straight on out so I can put him on camera and give him some good camera time as well. Oh, you're on red.
Was it just gone into the pits? Everybody I'm watching goes into the pits, and Alex still hasn't come out.
Yeah, and he's 15 seconds past his penalty time. Come on, Alex Nello, come on out of there. Let me get back down here to you. We'll even show you coming out of the pit. Come on out of there. Don't be shy. Get on camera. All right, Alex Nello's being a little shy. He don't want to come out on camera yet.
So what penalty did he have?
I'm not sure what it was for, but or what the level was, but
okay. So there's possibility.
He was allowed only 5 minutes for qualifying.
5 seconds. 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 seconds would be impossible. Maybe he's either got a penalty, which means he can't take part in qualifying at all, or he thinks he can't.
He may. That is possible. He may think he's just not allowed to qualify. Which you got to do something really bad in GAVRA Racing to not be able to set a qualifying at all. Yeah. I believe usually it's a built up. It's not just one thing. You have a build up of a couple of things.
From my rather poor knowledge of the penalties, I thought that it was build up as well. I thought it was possibly 3, and you couldn't take part in qualifying.
Yeah, I believe the 2 is license level 2 penalty is a restricted qualifying in practice.
I think you can't do any practice at all, and you've got restricted qualifying. Yeah, I don't know. I'm guessing here from my. I think I've only read it once.
I believe that is the way it's set up. I think for the most part, the penalty system is extremely fair here at GAVRA. And if you are involved in an incident, we do have a team of stewards to review it. All drivers are allowed to make a claim if they feel they were abused on track.
Oh, Alex is on his outlap, having said that.
Oh, nice. I am gonna...
I'm
gonna put him on the
outlap for pit.
I'm gonna put him on the main screen because he is. I'm sure he's gonna really be trying to fly around this track. He does not have long. 2 minutes 30 seconds left. Come on, Alex Naylor. I really want to see you make a good time here. Though Didex is my first guy. I want to see Didex take it home for the win. And y'all keep an eye on the race. Keep track of the moves. Me and Toby are going to try to keep track of what everybody's doing too. And at the end, we'll ask you guys on the live feed and everything who y'all think should get a driver of the day. But if y'all don't chime in, then it's going to be a lot tighter vote, as it'll just be me and Toby. So y'all please chime in at the end of the race and give us your vote for a driver of the day.
We'd be very grateful who excelled. I think Samuel got driver of the day. He's the BMW and he was the low guy, so very good going from him for him to get just right.
I believe. Yeah, I believe we have. I think this is Adam Grin on the live feed. Says he just joined the season. Did it get restarted and why? We're not sure why it got restarted, but it did get a restart. For a little while, they started right back over from the beginning of qualifying to give everybody a good chance to do it. But yeah, like I said, as to why, I'm not too sure. But yeah, I am still on with Alex Nalo, currently running a 120. I think he's got time to get this lap in. I don't know if he'll get time to get another one in or not, Toby.
If he's on a lap at the moment, if he crosses the line before the session's over, then he'll probably get time for another lap. But otherwise, no. Sorry, who are you talking about? Enrico?
Alex Nalo.
Alex Nalo.
I'm wondering if he's going to have... This will be his second lap once he gets it done. I'm just wondering if he'll have time for a third or not.
It's looking touch and go. He's over 10 seconds out.
Yeah, I don't think yet. He's got six seconds still on the clock.
No. So this lap will be his finishing lap. Hopefully, has he made a mistake during it?
I don't believe he has. I believe he's had a fantastic run. Oh, but he is going on into the pit. Which, everybody is so tight. With 118 up at the top, you've got a 120 with Alex Nalo down at the bottom. There's really not much separating these guys. And
Ligon on his last lap is just setting 118.8 to put himself in second. Didex has just crashed out.
Oh no, Didex.
But it doesn't matter. I mean, obviously, just at the end of the session, he will get a new car for the start of the race.
Okay. You scared me, Toby.
No, nothing to worry about there. Alex Naylor has also crashed out, so he won't be setting another lap, although he was at the end of the session anyway. Not sure what happened. Enrico is on a lap, and he's on pole, and looks pretty untouchable on pole with a 118.2. So I think he's just trying to see whether he can set a faster lap.
Yeah, he must be. Yeah, because he's in first, fairly nice. He's 0.6, I believe, faster than Ligon. So
nobody else is on track anyway. So that is him on pole. A very impressive time, over 7/10 or 7/10 faster than I can't remember who was in second. I think it was Didex. Possibly, not sure. So in first with 118.2 is Enrico Flam. Second with a 118.9 is Ligon. And third, with at 118.9 or so, is ESS. Fire Tornado in fourth, Dillix in fifth, Red 15 in sixth, Eggcast in seventh, Wes in eighth, Don Rajib in ninth, and Alex Nalo in 10th. But the times were impressively close. 2 seconds split the whole grid, but the first 5 were split with the second.
Yeah, these guys are, they're having an incredible race tonight.
Yeah, Don Rajib was a bit off the pace tonight. I think he finished second last week, and also set a pretty good qualifying pace as well. He definitely qualified in the top 5. But yeah, so tonight he's quite down the back of the grid. But with them all so close, that's hardly representative. Just waiting for them to load in. It can take quite a long time to load in.
Yeah, it really does. It takes this one a minute to get loaded in there, doesn't it? Yeah, sorry for being so quiet. I'm sitting here trying to adjust just a couple little things real quick. Y'all can't tell by all the clicking. And let's see, that should have that a little bit better. Sorry, I wanted to make Toby's screen just a little bit bigger over there, give everybody a little bit bigger view. And hopefully everyone is enjoying and the second camera up there for Toby. I think it's a great addition, gives him the ability to watch other parts of the track and commentate on different drivers while I do the same thing.
And thank you all for joining us. There's quite a few of you watching now, and we'd love to hear from you. We've both got the stream up in front of us, so we can see your chats. We hope you're enjoying so far. Sorry it's taken quite so long to load in. Not entirely sure what's happening.
Yeah, it is.
Bandwidth.
It actually seems like it is taking a little bit longer this time than it usually does. We should almost already be out there on their formation lap. This is waiting for players.
Both remembered this week.
Yeah. Yep, well, hopefully everything is going right and we aren't having a disconnect problem, which the F1 seems to be fantastic about no disconnects. It seems to work great.
Yes. We have had some issues throughout the season with Project Cars, although it seems to be much more stable in the last few races, which is really good to see, because it's such a heartbreaking way to have your race end.
Yeah, it really is.
You can almost...
it looks like they're slowly loading
into a wall.
Yeah, it looks like they're just having a little trouble getting all of them loaded on in here. Looks like Don Rajib's loaded in, Red 15, E-Gas, Wes is loaded in.
It's hardly a surprise with bandwidths from all over the world, because it's a very international community.
Yeah, it really is. There's people from all over the place. If y'all didn't notice earlier, when, of course, I think it's kind of obvious from my horrible accent. I'm in the southern United States. Toby, where are you exactly?
I'm in the south of the UK.
Oh, nice. Yep. See, so y'all are very far apart. I believe, yeah, we've got drivers from all over the place. Gavra himself is in Italy. I know we have guys in New Zealand, Australia, Spain, several out of Germany. Yeah, we really do have people from all over the world. So, yeah, I guess it is. Every once in a while, we are going to run into just a little bit of issues with people getting loaded in. But hopefully they'll get on in here in just a second. But yeah, I'm gonna take the time, y'all, real quick. You should go to the GAVRA website, gavraracing.ultravista.org. Check it out. There's all kind of information on there: track information, driver stats, all the standings for all the races going on right now, our broadcast schedule, which at this point we are 2 races Monday, 2 races Tuesday, 1 race tomorrow, Wednesday, race Thursday, Friday, and every 3rd Saturday. So this Saturday we will... Where did you say the endurance race was, Toby?
Silverstone Classic this weekend, which should be a good race. I raced. Well, we were both raced in the on Silverstone Classics on Silverstone Classic in the Radicals recently. It's a really nice track, actually. It's not one I've ever raced on before that, but yeah, I really enjoyed it. I think it's one that's definitely going to suit the LMP ones. Yeah, looking forward to that one. But I've just noticed actually what the disconnect, what the restart was for originally. The settings were wrong on the for them all, so they had to restart to reset. But yeah, this is really taking a long time.
Yeah, it is. I'm gonna take a peek over in the Discord channel real quick.
I'm just looking.
Yeah, let's see if anybody is saying anything.
I haven't seen anybody.
No, they're not really saying any. The last conversations on here is about which is faster, a manual or automatic.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely. We definitely seem to be having some issues here, y'all.
The problem is that they can't restart the session at this point because obviously their qualifying positions wouldn't remain.
Yeah, they would have to start all the way back with a short qualifying again, which 3 qualifyings for these guys could really suck. Toby, have you checked your PlayStation messages to see maybe if we've heard from anybody?
I've just messaged Edcast to see whether there's an issue loading in, and it does appear that there is. ESS has just left the session. So I apologise. It looks like there's a possibility you may be in for another restart.
Yeah, really sorry about that, y'all. We are an hour into this race and we're still restarting. This is totally not like Codemasters F1 Formula 2019. It is always... I found it to be just insanely stable. I've gone on the random lobbies and logged in and watched people race from the other side of the world, and they'd have 22 drivers in there and virtually no signal whatsoever, and it ran just as smooth as could be. So yep, hopefully we will I don't know. I'm not sure what that was.
We've got, but I think a lot of people have left the session, so I'm not entirely sure on that one, but
I got a flash of cars.
Yeah, so did I.
Wrecked out on track. Possibly a bunch of... Oh, wait a minute.
It looks like we are starting.
Yep,
and we appear to have everybody still there. We have got one car sideways, but hopefully he can reverse out. I think he just
it almost looked like
sideways.
Yeah, I was going to say it almost... Yeah, it looked like he spawned in sideways. Very, very unfortunate. Tell me, let me get your...
they appear to be on... No, we've got a virtual safety car. because I think
Oh,
that
that's
was
right.
actually a lap of the race. So I don't think that was actually the formation lap this time.
No.
But the virtual safety car has set in to act as a formation lap.
Yep. So yep,
So
y'all.
there appears to have
Apparently,
been some bugs.
yeah. Apparently, we did get a major glitch there. Yeah. I guess the short shot we got of a bunch of cars out there was in fact the formation lap, and they were all wrecking. I can't tell if I'm not sure if they've taken off now or if.
I think they have. I think they've restarted.
Yep, I believe they have. I saw a couple people make some passes. Toby, I'm gonna leave it with you while I get the some of the pass information and stuff up there real quick.
Oh, and Enrico Flam has just spun from the front. And that was a big mistake from him. That's put him right back down to the back. Sorry, I'm just trying to... So yeah, no, that was a big spin from him. So Dillix is now in the lead of the race. Great job from him, and he's just gone very wide at the first, and he just avoided the wall. And he is, oh no, he's been hit as he rejoined the track.
Oh no, Didix. Yeah, apparently this race has been cursed from the start. Toby, and I don't think it was commentators' curse this time. There's no way this much curse on a race could be from us.
I hope not, but no, he's now right back down at the back. He's not quite down at the back. He's in 9th position, but he's got quite a long way to get back to the pits. And he's made contact with Enrico Flam as Enrico was trying to go past him. And that looks like it may well be both of their races over. Nope, they both seem to be going.
Oh no. Oh yeah, they're both trying to get turned back around. Oh, that's terrible for these guys.
Didix has retired.
Didix, I'm so sorry, man.
Enrico appears to be doing donuts.
I've never been one to say anything about a restart or a postponement of a race, but I think my personal opinion on this one with the qualifying issues and everything else, this could potentially be one of those that could use a redo. But as these guys are going to carry on, I think we're going to carry on as well.
I think they're racing at the moment. Ligon's in the lead with Fartonova just behind him, but they're just coming up to Enrico Flam, who's still doing donuts right in front of them.
Yep, and apparently Enrico must have been a full lap ahead of them, because on mine it just...
Oh, please don't hit anybody, and he's collected somebody.
Oh, no.
He's collected Eggcaz, I think that was. Yep.
Oh, that sucks.
That's extremely unfair.
Terrible.
That's pre-boarding sportsmanship there. So anyway, Ligon is still in the lead. He's got a second gap over Fire Tornado, with ESS quite close behind him. Don Rajib is hot and tails as well. In fact, it's very close between the top 5.
Yeah, it really is. The top, well, yeah, the top 5 only about 0.5 of a second off from each other. I'm currently on Ligon. I'm going to check in on, because we do have some, looks like Don Rajib, no, who is it that's side by side?
Don Rajib has just fallen a long way back.
Fire Tornado and ESH are side by side here for a minute, really battling it out through the chicane. As Fire Tornado...
Oh, I just disconnected.
I was as well. Y'all, I'm going... apparently the commentator's box is on fire again. So, y'all just bear with us, and we will let y'all know what's going on, as I do have some messages coming up on the Discord.
Again, sorry.
Okay, y'all, so as you can tell, commentary box did catch on fire again. No, but really, we're just having some lobby issues, and we are doing a restart with a custom grid, so I'm going to shut this stream down, and me and Toby will be right back with y'all. Keep an eye out. I'll get the new link put up on the Discord when the new one comes out. Shouldn't take but just a couple of minutes, y'all. We're really sorry about this. And, yeah, me and Toby will see y'all in a minute.